Alright, good morning, Professor Cox. I have not slept, but that will not stop me from demonstrating the game. Alright, go ahead and do this, and turn it down so you can hear me. Alright, first things first, we dramatically changed the look of the game. Maybe not dramatically, but we made the improvements that a lot of people might have critiqued about. So for instance, this is not so red, and you can actually clearly see the door now. We changed the skybox in the back, so now it's like a dark overcast, so it's not just the harsh red. Shelby changed the help menu, and now it looks like this. It's a bit easier to look at. It's not as convoluted with text because the gameplay itself is a little bit easier to understand what's going on. This is a map that we had from the very beginning of the game, or the project, but we finally managed to put it in for a reason. It was going to be a loading screen, but for now we had to use it, so use it for this to demonstrate the levels you're doing. Bold text, buttons, easy enough to understand. Credits. The credits I changed. I wanted to do something a little different, but this is what I got for it. You'll see a fire visual effect that I've had that I finally get a chance to use. It does that. It has like a sound effect as well of fire burning. So it's instead of a fade in, fade out from black, it burns in the screen. Alright, and now if we play it. Alright, so my bad, it's trying to there. Okay, so first things first, the gold ground, it's not flat. It actually moves around like a wave, and there's a metallicness because someone would mention why if it's not metallic, even though it's supposed to be made out of gold, so now there's a metallic layer, so it actually does shine a bit. Uh, every door now has these little eyeballs to go with the pressure plates because they also have the same eyeballs. So now if you push and pull objects, it'll switch to camera and it'll light up, telling you that you found the eye with the plate. So there we go, visual of, you know, being able to see how many plates there are needed and, whatnot. It also tells you where to go. We overhauled the textures of everything, so now everything's not meat. It's now normal rock. So we got that going. Let's see. Because of the camera change, I had to. Yep, there we go. Because of the camera change and like the whole little cutscene that's there, I had to stop the player movement and stop the demons from being able to see you and move. So sometimes you'll see in the background maybe of the camera they're just like moving in place. That's why. Because I'm stopping them from being able to hurt you, so that way you don't like suffer because you're going through this little thing. There we go. I may or may not use dev cheats for this level just because you kind of get the point of what the difference is, and I don't want to have to play through this whole thing so it's, monotonous for you. Because you kind of saw this already. It's just improvements of what last time happened. I'm gonna run away. Shelby changed the look of the player. He has like a red coat now to go with this, so it's a little easier to see so he doesn't just blend in with it. Yep, see, there you go. Oh, there you go. You can see the bird in the background. He's kind of like stationary. There. And now we can run away. And the final plate's like up here. Yeah. So, you got the point. I'm gonna go ahead and use the dev cheat for this. Alright. So I will turn up the volume for this because there's some new sounds. I made a rain visual effect with some lightning that you can see in the back right there. And also the sound with it. We don't start immediately running. Instead, you see servers that are sleeping with some dead bodies to, decorate it. Emma made this. She made the cutscene that you're seeing and like the little area. The dog house is a rib cage, so that's cute. So if you grab the key, because it's in his dog bowl, they wake up. And then Angel set up like the cutscene. She made it, but he set up like the camera transitions and like how the player moves and everything. There we go. Oh man. Okay. Well, level 2 is significantly harder now. It's not just a simple. It is still straight. We kind of had to decide between whether or not to overhaul level 2 or do the other changes that everyone wanted. So we opted for touching up level 2, but not so drastic to the point where it's like we put all our resources and time into it because we wanted it to, improve other stuff. So level 2 is longer and it's a little harder, so there's more stuff. And now there's like a visual effect. You start to like blink back and forth to signify that you got hit, and you slow down dramatically. Try not to, and it's like I said, it's harder. So Cerberus actually kind of chases you a lot faster. Da-da-da. Should be almost there. Yep, there we go. And we're here. Alright, so I made cloud visual effects. You kind of might notice it's the poof sound, visual effect for the key that's on the doors. I just changed it up to save time, and it kind of does the job. It's the same thing. It's just it's constantly being active, and it's a little see-through, and it's bigger, and the color is a little different. You can notice that some of the clouds are actually seeping through the platform. I kind of wanted to not fix that just because it kind of makes sense because it's air. Alright, so same thing over here. It's all over there, and this one has 4, so we got 4 different ones. There we go. Oh yeah, and just to show you, if you take off the rock off the platform, it snaps back. Alright. That's kind of all I wanted to show, because... oh man, oh well. Yeah. This was pretty much like an updated version. When we actually play it in the class, you'll see it working and stuff like that.